Hi, this is Jody from Poppy Winkle. Today I'm going to show you something I'm so excited about. I made my very first journal. It's not finished, it's not pretty, but it's to keep my little bits of ephemera in. As I started collecting things for junk journal, I got these tiny little pieces and they were all in one container together. They weren't organized. I could never find what I wanted. And so I decided my first project had to be some kind of organization for all my stuff. And I am loving it. I've been using it for a month now. It wasn't in a journal shape. I just got it together into the journal. But I've been using these signatures, and this vellum has held up really, really well. They're stuffed full, and they're not showing a hint of ripping. I thought maybe that would be a weak point, but it isn't at all. And so I ordered mine by color because that's how I think when I'm collaging. I'm looking for a blue piece or a teal piece. I'm not looking for, I need a mushroom to add to my woodland scene. That's just not how I think. So I did mine by color. There's other ways you could do it. You have to just think about how you think. Maybe you would do it animal, vegetable, mineral. Maybe you would do it by holidays, by seasons, by dates. If you like to have all the same dates, the 1800s, then the 1900 to 1920, you could do it by date. Or if you do lots of theme journals, you could do all your sewing stuff together and all your herbs or all your bees or your cooking things. So just think how you work and how you think, and I would organize it that way. So anyway, I did mine. This is my first journal, the only one I got together. And this has 6 colors in it. We have pink. I did 3 pages for each. So there's my pink pages. And then red. And it's so nice when I get a new little piece of something. It's so nice to have a place to put it. Orange. Yellow. Green. And teal. Oh, and here in this one, I only started on this, but my thought is on these opposite pages that are blank, these pages that are blank, I'm going to practice my collaging, and hopefully that'll give me inspiration as I'm looking for stuff. Then I'll have inspiration. So like here I put 3 brads, and here I used a photograph as a pocket, and I sewed on a little cluster here. So that's my thought anyway. I'll get to it. And these I only did in pencil. I only wrote these in pencil. These will be pretty one day. But I just thought, let me just keep it in pencil till I'm sure that's the order I want and the way I want to organize it. And I made, here's the 3 signatures. So 3 signatures with 3 pages each, and that gives me two colors and 3 pages for each color. And I put them at least a ½ inch apart. I sewed them in at least ½ inch apart, and so that way there's plenty of room for all the stuff in there. So it's working out so well. If you wanna make some signatures, you can use them right away. That's what I've been doing. Like this one. So this one's blue and purple, and as soon as the signature's done, you can use it. I just, in the middle, I just sewed right here a little bit, not even all the way up and down, and you can just use it right away. So that's been very helpful to just have everything organized. I love it. I love it so much. So this is how I made it. Here's my 3 pages, and this is pretty thick cardstock. So as soon as you put the 3 pages together, you're going to see they stick out. They're not the same length anymore because they're so thick. So I just cut down here. I just trimmed that all up even. You wouldn't have to do that, but I did that. So you make your signatures. I wouldn't put more than 3 in because that's pretty thick. I wouldn't put more than 3 pages in a signature. And I would use something thick because you don't want thin paper, because then once you fill it, it'll be all wobbly. So you need some strength to hold all that stuff in. And then I got vellum. And I cut, these are 5 inches across. And then I cut some 5 by 2 inches. I cut some 5 by 8 inches. And of course it depends on how many you put per page and how many signatures you're making. And then I did some 5 by 4. 5 by 4, and then I folded them up. I left a little, I didn't fold them up all the way because then you don't know where the pocket is, so I just left a little top part there. So this is where I folded it up to. And then I put the vellum on the page using double-sided tape, and I just stuck it right here. You can see that. And one thing to be aware of is there's two kinds of tape on here. One is really clear, you can barely see it, and the other is white, and that white would show here. So if that bothers you, just be aware of what color tape you're using, because it would bother me. But the truth is, once it's once it's sewn and filled, you're not going to notice anything, but I didn't want it showing anyway. So anyway, after you get these on and, well, fold it up and then on with a little bit of tape, that's just to hold it until you sew it. And then you sew from top to bottom on this side, sew top to bottom on this side, and you're done. You're done. You've got a signature that you can start using to fill with all your goodies and get yourself organized. I will show you how to put it all together in another video, and thanks for watching. Bye.